Welcome to today's video, which is my Q&A that we've all been waiting for, right? So I hope y'all are as excited as I am to do this. I have to admit, not gonna lie, I was a bit kind of anxious about this going into this when I didn't know what questions you guys were submitting to me, but I filtered through them. I picked out 10 from each category, so in general and in school, and then we'll be doing a part 2 sometime in November. So let's just see how this goes. Just as a quick disclaimer before we really start this video, everything is going to be anonymous, of course, because it's just due to respect for everyone, right? Not everyone wants their name to be put out there, so you all have the privilege to ask, and I'll answer, and it's kind of fair and fun, and it's a win-win for everyone, so yeah. So over here I have the questions written down in my notes. There's 20 of them, plus a bonus question that's going to be answered at the end. So let's start the first question and see where this takes us. These questions are all from friends, people in school, etc. So yeah. The first question is your age. I think I've said this a lot of times, but 14, I'll just say that. Yeah, that's my age. Your favorite clothing brand. So I'm not really big and into brands, but I like Champion, American Eagle. Those are pretty cool brands, if you ask me. Your favorite food. Let's think about this. So this switches with time, but I would say that my favorite food is probably cheeseburgers. They're pretty good. So yeah. What is my horoscope? My horoscope is a Taurus. That's something I'm very proud of. I even have it on the bio of my YouTube, so you can check that out. My favorite color is green, and it's been that way since I was 2 years old. My favorite thing to do is to get a good grade on a test. It's my favorite thing to do. Work hard and then get good results. Okay. Your favorite book. My favorite book is actually, so I don't know if a lot of people know this book, but The Book Thief is a really good historical fiction book, and it's just so good. I think that everyone should read it at least once. It's such a good read, and you just have to read it. You should look it up. Okay, now answering some more questions. My favorite movie. My favorite movie is The Sound of Music. I think that's a really good movie. It's like a comfort movie for me, so yeah. My favorite sport, without a doubt, soccer. My favorite instrument, I think that's pretty obvious too, violin. I think now we're getting to the fun part. This is the part where I'm going to be getting more truthful. I think this is the part that a lot of y'all were waiting for. It's where I answer school questions. So school-related questions are going to be answered, 10 of them, plus the bonus one at the end. So that's going to be pretty cool. Let's check it out. Okay. Question 11, what is your favorite school subject? Okay, so I actually really love biology, bioscience, anything like that. I love that. It's always interested me ever since I was younger. But my favorite class in school is choir. It's just the best time ever. I love singing. I'm really passionate about that, so definitely have to go with biology for my favorite subject, and then choir is my favorite class. Okay, a proud school moment. A proud school moment for me was when, believe it or not, we had kind of a contest of doing different obstacle courses in 4th grade, and I beat out everyone in our grade and all the challenges, and I got the fastest score, and I ran through everything in time, and I beat everyone, so I think that was a pretty proud moment, and if I could find a photo of that day, I would be sure to do it for you guys. This next question is kind of embarrassing. It's asking me an embarrassing school moment, and I can think of a lot, pretty much between the realms of 5th grade and below, but if I had to pick one, I'll just say I was being really clumsy. When I was younger, I was super clumsy. I don't know why. I was 7, and I did something. I was laughing and goofing off with my friend, and I just fell backwards in my chair somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it did, and I'm just being honest. My favorite grade so far. That is probably 5th grade. Good teachers and just a pretty interesting year in general. Hardest thing for me in high school, that's probably how I think I'm a good student. I'm really on top of my grades. I do all my assignments, I do all my work, but just they hold you accountable for everything, like just one little thing, like maybe you got like one question wrong on a homework assignment or like on a test, and it really like it affects your grade a lot more. So things are like more serious, and I've always been like a studious person and I take things seriously, but it's just a little bit like hard, adjusting to this. Like I feel more pressure, but I'll be good. Favorite part of high school, that's probably like we get a lot of freedom, so like we can sit anywhere we want in the school for lunch, and like we get to take a lot of breaks in between classes, and like I think that's pretty cool. Like it's more independent, and I think it's pretty cool. Like I feel like an actual teenager in school, and just I know how to do things the right way and also have fun at the same time. So if you're a student that's like taking things seriously but also like letting yourself have a break when deserved, I think it's perfect. Okay, so this question is a little more complex. It's asking me a problem that I chose for my project the other day in class with my friends. So we all chose different problems. And I just think that, like, we have something called block days, which is like a 78-minute class, almost 80 minutes. That's a lot. But we don't really get breaks. Like, it depends on the teacher. But, like, like sometimes the teachers may give us like 5-minute breaks, but a lot of times they don't. So I'm thinking it should be something that's required, because some students, like, just to accommodate everyone, it might be harder for some people to stay, like, on topic and stay focused throughout all that without any breaks. So I think like in the middle of each class on block days, which is just 2 days, and we have A to G days, so sometimes we don't even get E and F days. It depends really on the week, but I think that when we have those days, we should have that 5 minutes built in the schedule just to accommodate everyone and help everyone stay focused. So that was a problem that I chose, but it'll be good. This one's more personal. Has my friend group changed since last year? Yes, it has, and it's because one of our best friends left, so now it's just me and this other girl, because our other friend left. And we missed her, but life goes on, and you have to keep moving on and meeting new people, and that's the way it works, so. Have you ever switched schools? This question is kind of interesting because, yes, I have, but I really feel like I didn't, because I started off in one school for the first 4 months of my kindergarten class, and then we went to winter break, and then when I went, like, I think it was like a few days before winter break had started, and I hadn't gone to school because I was sick, and then my mom told me, how would you like to go to this other school where I work? And I was like, sure, and I loved it. I was like sold on the idea. But it happened so early on, like I don't really remember too much of, like, my first 4 months in kindergarten and the other school. And then, like, before I knew it, I was in the school where my mom worked, and I started my school life there. I met friends there, and it's just, I felt like I just was, like, brought into the routine, and I felt like that was my school. And I was, like, there the whole time pretty much, just, like, 4 months in the beginning, but yeah. So I did switch once, but not really at the same time, if you know what I mean. Disclaimer again, but this is my favorite one. This question is the biggest piece of advice for middle schoolers, because I just graduated middle school this June. So my biggest advice to anyone who's watching this in middle school, just be yourself. Don't care what others think about you when it comes to like being who you truly are, and just like embracing yourself, and always be confident, speak up for yourself, do the right thing, do what feels right to you, and just overall to always be humble and stay positive. Now we're getting to the time of the bonus question, which is, what am I going to be for Halloween? And I'm going to be a mime. So if anyone doesn't know what a mime is, they're basically people you see in the circus, and they don't talk. They use their hands to mime things to communicate. So that's what I'm going to be, which is going to be a bit of a challenge since I'm very chatty. I'm a chatty patty, and I love talking. So we'll see how that is, but expect to see me on Tuesday dressed up as a mime. So yeah, that's that. So to end this video, to wrap things up, I would like to say thank you to everyone who participated in asking me questions. I really enjoy answering people's questions. Maybe we should do an assumptions video next time, I don't know, but we'll definitely do another part to this in November, because I know there's some people's questions that I still haven't answered, but I try to be like fair and get one question from everyone, since everyone kind of submitted several. So these were pretty good questions, so again, thank you to everyone who asked, and I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and just expect to see me soon. So yeah, peace out.